Guys, it's episode 4 of the Cephala Podcast Show.
That's right.
And today I
Good thing you
have...
had that number written down.
It's actually episode 3, and I just called it 4 because of the last one I said I was going to do.
Yeah, I was hoping that there would be some continuity.
There is
going on.
indeed some continuity.
It's episode C.
Continuity gets me very, very randy.
It's Randy on the butt.
So so today there's going to be no Mike. So instead of Mike, we have Vox with us.
Passable.
Oh, passable. Dude, that is such a pain in the ass.
I know, dude.
I'll get it one of these days. One of these days I'll get everybody's name right. But yeah.
Just don't get my name wrong.
But yeah, no, I won't get your name wrong. And if I do, I'll probably call you something like Randy.
Yeah, I'm happy with Randy. Suits me very well.
Said no woman ever.
That is the response I get to anything I say.
But give me 1 second though, because I'm very intrigued why we're canceling Shia LaBeouf, because apparently that's a thing.
Well,
It's that you just. That's
not really
the
like.
intro there.
It's just a lot of stuff like came up about him, like essentially like holding like his then girlfriend like pretty much as a like. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Like
I
heard like
I heard you say sausage at first.
He held her as a
holding her hostage
That
with a
is-
sausage.
That is immediate cancellation.
I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write
If
that
I
down.
ever find out you're holding women as sausage, nah, it's
Well,
over.
I'm
Yeah,
act-
I'll research this after.
Shia LaBeouf.
I mean, I just kind of assume that every fucking celebrity is a piece of shit, whether we know about it or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right. Yeah.
they're rich, so they got that going for them already.
Mhm.
You know?
Well,
I
like
have a
it's
document insane. It's Ahab. All humans are bastards. You just make the choice whether to be good or bad.
Hey, you know
And
what?
people that-
I like that. That way, like, you have your expectations low and nobody ever disappoints you.
well, yeah,
It'll-
the whole
it'll-
idea.
It'll probably be chapter 3 or 4 of my next book.
So right here I'm seeing on June 26, 2014, Shia LaBeouf was arrested at New York City's Studio 54 theater and charged with disorderly conduct, harassment, and criminal trespass. That's not too bad.
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that was like
remember
a kind of.
It's actually pretty dope.
That was
Yeah.
kinda, well, that's cool, but he like assaulted his like then girlfriend
Oh.
and was like pretty much holding her hostage.
Oh,
and
I see. Here
they-
it is.
there's like
Yeah.
this whole like actors like retreat where he gave free lessons to people, and he like would totally like it was like supposed to be like super free and everything as something he plagiarized pretty much for an art project, but he like he'd bring her to the studio and like she was just like catatonic, like just looking to the ground, like making no noises and whatnot, just looking like a defeated human being.
Yikes.
Oh,
and-
shit.
Not only was he like he's kind of like antagonizing the people that came to those little acting sessions, and like just getting in their face and almost assaulting them, like pretty much assaulting like somebody that was there, like just butting his forehead into them and telling them to end the scene. Like there's more like on the internet about it that's like gets way more into it and more detailed.
Yeah, no, I'm...
There's a lot of shit.
And
He even did a
the first thing-
podcast with John Barenthal, the dude who played the Punisher.
All right. I'm going to bring up one thing just because I saw this right before the podcast started. It's kind of on topic of what we're talking about now. But Tekashi 69 got jumped and got his ass
Oh, I
beat.
saw that.
And that's
Good.
that's some celebrity drama I can get behind because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fucking snitch ass motherfucker.
But anyway,
Snitch and just a fucking like clown, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That guy. Apparently, he's like a pedophile too.
Yeah. That's one of the things he like went to court for and shit.
Yeah, which is
Fucking, like every pop star is a goddamn pedophile.
fuck, pretty much, dude.
It's
But,
it's not hard to like find out if a girl's of age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
isn't.
not at all.
Kind of
Yeah.
easy to tell when you're like
Like,
looking at them.
Yeah.
did you guys
Like
hear
that
about
girl
the
looks
lead
young. I'm not
singer
even
of
gonna
My
try.
Myself Indulgent?
What was that?
Did you guys hear about the lead singer of My Myself Indulgence?
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
So
that,
basically,
that band
Guys,
sucks
basically-
anyway.
trash.
I love them because they're horrible. But basically, there was a 15-year-old groupie, and everyone knew she was 15. He knew she was 15.
Yeah.
But everyone knew, and they were sleeping together and stuff. She came out as an
Alright.
adult and was like, "No, that was when I was a teenager." But it's one of the things that just everyone, it was like the culture. Everyone just went, "Oh well, it doesn't matter. She's consenting." So
Yeah.
it's just kind of sad that people just bug it off.
Hey Fox, I'm just gonna say this now. Whatever microphone you're
Yep.
using is terrible.
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. But anyway, the topic of today's podcast is about music and talking about, I'm assuming, our top 3 favorite albums. You can pick a genre of whatever you like. I don't care. But
I just picked 3 albums that I really like. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's a fucking tough ask.
yeah, it's
Pick 3 above all others.
yeah.
Cross genre, like that's what kind of psycho are you?
Yeah,
I made it
that's
easy
why
on
I-
myself and just picked like 3 that have been in my rotation and were kind of the reasons why, and some songs you can like kind of check out to get into that like album.
What
Kind of
album?
work that out. Well, just like that was my kind of criteria, whatever I'm listening to at the moment, and like I was gonna give some bullet points, so like it wasn't like too long of an explanation as to why I chose those.
Yeah, I was telling Octopus there that that our topic might run a little short, which I think is why he was saying we can just kind of
Yeah.
diverge off.
And that, yeah,
whatever.
and that's another thing that I want to try that way, like, because I feel like regardless of the topic, like if I was a Nazi about that and I said, hey, we got to talk about this one thing and only this thing, like that really limits, like, first of all, like what kind of clips we can like pull from the podcast, and I don't know, but anyway.
No, it's nice having a little more free form. Just that way, we're kind of just coming together, like shooting the shit,
Yeah, exactly.
hanging out.
Especially if it's not going to be a story episode.
Yeah, that's because the story ones are easier to get content out of because we're
yeah.
sharing stories and like
Makes sense to have a theme when you're going to do
Tell
that.
me a story then.
you know what? Let me think of one. Once upon a time, there was this guy,
There was a poop in his beehole.
and this guy really had to poop. So he went to the bathroom.
So he was running, but he didn't make it. He
Okay,
He shit himself.
right in the
Here's a
pants,
story for you.
all down the back of the leg.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna write that down.
I couldn't understand
I couldn't either.
that. Do you, Fox? Do you have like a hands-free set?
I'm trying to switch over to my laptop at the moment.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you're switching over to your laptop, dude, this background music is catchy as hell.
Yeah, it's
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
them
it's
horns,
going
dude.
hard.
Just like the other night, dude.
and it's sounds fucking underwatery.
But no, I just
Yeah.
saw Jubes. Jubes is watching it on us. She's like, I forgot how good your storytelling skills are, Octopus.
Octopus.
Octopus. But no, I wanted to do a topic about music today, specifically for the reason that I just recently found a band that I really, really connected with. And the last time I found a band that connected with me that hard was a Streetlight Manifesto. And, dude, that was like, 7 years ago. Like, obviously I found tons of music that I really fucking like, but, like, this shit, like, really hits close to home to me. So, and not only that, it also connects with Jess, and we don't really agree on music very often, so when I find an album that we both connect to as hard as each other do, it's a pretty big deal to me. But the album in question is Castles by The Elevators. I know Randy has heard that one because I've been jamming to it at work, and
all bangers.
Because he hasn't had a choice.
He pretty much.
No, like, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like, I was listening to it and I was like, you know, I always try and listen to all elements of the music so I can, like, get whoever's singing's poetry and the musicality of the instrumentation, you know. So I try to soak it all in, and honestly, like, we listened to 2 albums, the latest one and the one before, and the one before was just as good as the one we had just listened to, and we listened to like a 2-track EP, and it seemed like just an evolution of their sound. They're kind of like experimenting and stuff, like, but relatively, like, the music is quite amazing, and there's all bangers. Just putting that out there. All bangers.
They have a good classic style.
Yeah, and they
stick to roots pretty good.
Yeah, they do, but they're also I like how they branch out. Like, they had a few songs that one song actually reminded me of Mad Caddies in their first album that had a horn section.
Sad Caddy.
Yeah, no, not Sad Caddies, not Mad Caddies. When dude, I want to know what happened to that band. Like,
that would be interesting to find out.
So fucking weird to me that, like, just overnight the rest of the band just drops out and leaves the singer by himself, and, like, nobody really is talking about this.
Yeah, I mean, announcements were made, I think, on Twitter, on something. It wasn't Facebook.
Didn't they pull it though? 'Cause somebody said something and then they deleted it.
Yeah, they deleted it. Yeah.
It honestly sounds super sus.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude's trying to keep touring and keep making music under the name without people realizing that the lineup is completely
It's just
changed.
him.
Yeah, he's the only original member left, the singer.
Yeah, and I honestly, out of everybody in Mad Caddies, he was probably the least impressive. I mean, he had a good voice. The dude can sing. But, I mean, his voice never really stuck out to me. That's never really why I like Mad Caddies. I like Mad Caddies because the band was fucking awesome.
Yeah. The fucking horn lines, baby.
Yeah. So it's it's not like Streetlight Manifesto, because, like, with them, Thomas is the main star of the show. He does, like, all the lyrics, everything. They could easily replace a few members of, like, the band itself.
I nearly crashed my car because of that band this morning. Thanks for that, by the way.
Oh, that sounds
your
way
car?
better. Which song were you listening to? I forgot I sent that to you. Very nice.
Yeah, excellent. That's a good song.
That's my favorite song by them. The song that goes like,
Just listening to fucking Down, Down, Down.
Watch It Crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so The Elevators, Castles by The Elevators, dope ass album. I know Trash Crab was saying that he listened to some of that band, but dude, I swear, go just dig into their discography, dude. Like, they got some really good shit.
Word.
Oh, Vox said her laptop died.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Plug it in.
Plug it in.
Yeah, she said she'll be back. But yeah, no, I sent a Streetlight Manifesto to her, and she's like, "Damn, that's some good shit." Like, yeah, it is. But
When she comes back, I'll ask her if she likes the Cat Empire. That's from her side of the world.
um,
You should
But
probably check them out.
Australia is a
Yeah.
cat empire.
No, that's a band from over there.
Oh,
they have ska influence.
but one last thing about have you guys ever listened to a band before, like you super got into them? And
yeah, that was the Viagra Boys for me.
let me finish though.
Okay.
But no, you ever listen to a band before like you super got into them and shut the fuck up? And you listen to their earlier stuff and then you listen to their newer stuff and you're just like, it definitely got a new lineup. Like cause like with the Elevators, I noticed that their bass is way different in their first album. I feel like their bass lines are way better, and not saying they're good after that, but it doesn't stick out as much. I don't know if they got a new bassist or what, but it was just a little thing I noticed. But
I mean, yeah, it
Very
could be
likely.
someone new. It could be they just wanted to change the style. It's not always good when a band makes a
Right.
change.
yeah, I mean,
Sometimes, yeah.
When RX Bandits dropped the horn section, not good.
isn't RX Bandits? Aren't they? That's not the Christian.
No.
No, who am I thinking of?
Five Iron Frenzy or MXPX?
MXPX. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Or OC Supertones too. They're pretty religious.
Well, let's see. Black Eyed Peas when they went all electric.
When they brought Fergie on board. And
Well,
dropped,
yeah.
like everything that made them a fucking sick group before that.
Yeah.
That's funny
exactly.
because I actually didn't even know they were a good band.
Oh yeah, dude. They
That's-
were
Once upon a
underground-
time,
underground
yeah.
Kings, dude.
I need to
Like,
check their
remember-
old music out because that's crazy.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
I-
you do.
I remember my buddy Nick. He went to like I think a concert of theirs, and they had a whole horn section, whole band, and
Oh,
everything.
hell
and
yeah,
shit,
bro.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
they
it
were
might have
so
been Warped
dang
Tour
good.
if he's told me like correctly, but I think it was like in the '90s. And
Shout
he was
out,
like,
shout
yeah,
out,
man, they were amazing.
shout
They
out
were
to Nick
sick-ass
though. By the
They
way,
were sick ass dancers too.
interesting.
What was that?
Oh, I said shout.
Shout out, Nick.
Shout out to Nick. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's the same Nick I'm thinking of.
It was my buddy Nick that was my DJ for years.
Oh, shout out to
So
Nick.
wrong.
Yeah,
So not the Nick I'm thinking of, but you know what? Shout out to him anyway.
yeah. Missed that dude.
But yeah, like that was a hard sellout, because they've been around for a long time, you know, doing their thing, being dope.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, here they are with Fergie making these, you know, fucking pop ass.
She can't even
hits.
sing good, dude.
Yeah.
Like she can't even sing. Like
But
sing.
But she's Fergie-licious.
She's Fergie-licious.
She's got those humps.
Oh, is that who
That-
did that song?
Yeah,
I'm
and she
pretty
makes the
sure.
London Bridge fall. I do have to say that beat was cool on the London Bridge. It was a dope beat, but I can't get over
Dude,
her
I hate it
voice.
when a fucking dope beat is wasted on a shit ass song, dude.
Yeah,
That really
definitely.
crazy.
Um,
Like a fucking stupid commercial.
It
also,
grinds my gears, dude.
Just
I
grinds-
I wanna another album that I wanted to talk about was funny enough, it's Cheer Up by Real Big Fish. That is the album that got me into ska. I listened to that I listened to that album every fucking day waiting for the bus in high school. I was like, dude, this is the best shit ever. I fucking love horns. I'm a horny boy.
Yeah, actually, I was also going to comment on the album that got me into ska, which was The Return of the Aquabats.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was freshman math class, and uh, my new buddy Brian Spiegler fucking handed me the CD.
Shout out to
Changed
Brian.
my life. Ryan.
Shout out to Ryan.
But yeah, he's like, "Oh, dude, check this out," and he was a funny ass dude. Like, he'd be in the middle of class, just apropos of nothing. He'd like look at me, and be like, "Hey, Alex, imagine sex to Rancid." Just like, dude, what the fuck? And so he hands out this CD, and I'm expecting it just to be, along those lines, like early skater style punk, I guess you'd call it. And instead, it's fucking the Aquabats. And I'm just like, oh my god, like. Instead, it's fucking super rad, and I'm just like, this is the best song fucking ever.
This is super rad.
Yeah, and just fucking from then on, I was just like, oh my god. And
Check this shit
finally
out. Sounds cool.
stretched into fucking two-tone and fucking original ska, and I was like, oh damn.
Yeah,
This shit's the shit.
just looking back at it, it's really funny to me that I got into reggae from ska, and I got into ska from Real Big Fish. So I'm listening to like fucking Kabaka Pyramid, fucking Kesnamdi, shit like that from Real Big Fish.
Yeah.
It's such a like, it's a pretty funny evolution of my taste, I think.
Yeah. It once I got into like, once I heard like Operation Ivy and that sort of thing, like took a second look at reggae because I'd heard it before and just kind of been like,
Yeah,
okay.
because like
A lot
most
of it was
people who
Bob
like,
Marley,
yeah.
So it's like, okay, yeah. I mean, it's very generic as far as It doesn't sound like reggae a lot of the time. It's more like reggae influenced alternative rock.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's still good, not to say, it sucks. Just, to me, it's definitely not. If I were to try and get someone into reggae, that's not what I would fucking
Yeah,
play for.
absolutely not. And don't get me wrong, Bob Marley is good.
Got his place for sure.
He's got some good songs. He did a lot for the genre.
Exactly. That's the thing.
But yeah, it's usually like when I tell people I listen to reggae, they're like, "Oh yeah, Bob Marley, he's all right." I'm like, "Do you know anybody else?" And they're like, "Nah."
You're like,
Well, like, I haven't started listening to reggae ever. Well, I started listening to reggae more now because you've been introducing me to a lot of dope stuff. So I was in that realm too. I was like, oh yeah, the blink, or like, thinking Bob Marley shit, dude.
Yeah.
So it
But
Cody's
a lot of that
definitely
stuff
like
is
opened.
stuff that I showed him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're like my reggae grandchild.
Yeah.
Right. And he's spreading them reggae children's.
Indeed. Them
Yes.
chillins.
And
Yes.
I mean, it's not like you got me into all of the reggae. It's
Oh, well, yeah. No, that's not what I'm saying.
You definitely got me into a handful of bands, but yeah, like I've been listening to it for fucking years, and like you definitely helped me find some really good ones, like Kabaka Pyramid I found from you. Who else?
Yeah, well, I mean, and I know for sure that you didn't even listen to like half the fucking ones I recommended. It's more than once. You'd be like, "Oh, dude, this," and I'd be like, "Yeah, I told you about them. Remember?"
Oh yeah, Lion Fire. You got me into him too.
That's good shit right there. Yeah, I'd say more. I would say like yeah, I introduced you to some stuff, but it's more like I feel more like I've expanded your
Yeah.
your I don't know, your
Already
taste for
expensive
reggae, I guess.
library of reggae.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different styles out there.
Oh yeah, definitely like opened my eyes to like some dope ones, a lot of dope ones.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, dude, we Randy and I in the kitchen were always like going hard to fucking Mystic Man by Kabaka Pyramid.
Nice.
Dude, that song
Oh
goes
yeah,
so fucking hard. I love it.
it really do. And like we even like started replacing it with like food, replacing the word with
Biscuit
food.
man, biscuit man, cooking up biscuits in the kitchen, man. Joke about wieners, gotta risk it, man.
Right.
Joke about wieners.
Set the timer right,
Shit.
or else you'll risk it, man.
Oh shit.
Don't
dude.
risk it, man. Risk it, man.
Risque
Biscuit man with a biscuit plan.
Riscamone.
Man, I'm really excited. I just ordered, or I didn't order it yet. I'm waiting until I get paid again. But I'm getting a really nice turntable with some speakers for it. And I already have
Get
a
that.
collection of vinyls, but I bought a few more for when I get that. I got the new Dance Gavin Dance album, which is dope as hell. It's a
what's up.
like a pink splattered limited edition. And
Hmm.
the one I was just talking about, Castles by the Elevators, I picked up that album too.
Oh, dope.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my KMD. I think its 30th anniversary. I think the album was Black Bastards by KMD, and it's special edition red vinyl, and that was on pre-order. I just knew I wanted to nab it before it sold out. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for it
We feel
because
you on that
it
one.
releases. Yeah, it releases on the 25th. So like, it should
Yeah,
be
dude.
shipping out here pretty soon.
I actually have a fucking. It's funny. So I don't know if Cody or Octopus may have played some of this for you, but it's this. It's like a rapper, folk punk artist. Like he kind of stretches across genres.
Oh, Seschi,
but,
yeah.
Chesky.
I think he
Chesky,
he
yeah,
has.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
think he
totally
has shown
have.
me some of that. Yeah.
I ordered this limited 3 vinyl set from him, and one of them, the fucking album isn't even fucking out yet.
Nice.
It's like there's no picture. It's like, oh, it'll be a picture disc, but I don't know what it's gonna fucking look like. It's like, ugh. But yeah, it's
I get it.
got some
Like
signed shit. It's fucking dope.
you always want to support like the bands and
Yeah. Well, especially
Artists
bands
you
like
love.
that got
They
their own
rely
label-
on that
got
merch
their own
box.
label together, and
Yeah,
then everything's
they
all
rely on
self-made.
that like merch and like you
Yeah.
buying their album. Like they
Yeah.
don't make most of the most money off of those views on Spotify. They make
Yeah,
the
fuck.
money. They make the money on the merch, and the
Yeah, they don't
support, and
make
you going to the
moo
concerts.
money.
Yeah.
Fucking Spotify and
Yeah,
YouTube
dude.
and that shit.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, dude. So I also been showed Randy Artificial.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You know about Australian hip hop, Randy?
No, I don't.
Oh man, some of them fucking kill the game, son.
That's what's up. I
Better
mean, that's what I
jump
heard.
on that.
Like, dude.
Fucking
Like,
freestyle fellowship.
that's what's up. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll check that out.
Hell yeah.
Freestyle
Hilltop Hoods.
Fellowship. Ooh. See, Cody told me you were the guy to talk to, like, for like that underground like hip hop. You know, because
Yeah.
like I thought I was a like hip hop enthusiast until I knew that I wasn't digging deep enough.
Yeah, man.
Like I'm just now like finding some of these people. Like I mean, MF Doom I was introduced to in like 2005, like at a
Yeah.
young age.
Yeah,
So
it's
like
sick.
that was probably like the extent of my underground like hip hop journey for a while, because I'm so sheltered. Didn't have internet access at my own house.
I
my
mean,
high school career.
I actually didn't. I mean, I did, but that when I was in high school, that was actually pre-Napster, so
Okay,
it didn't even really matter.
so you really needed to dig like
Yeah,
in the
no,
stores
it was
and stuff.
very hard to find new music back in the day. My taste in music sucked because it all came from
Yeah.
fucking radio for the most time. For the most, like that was it, you know.
Dude, I
Terrible.
hated the radio so much.
Yeah, but
I really did.
yeah, I still hate it.
Yo,
It's
Alvis,
still
what's up,
shit
dude?
ass. Oh snap!
How you
We
been,
changed
man?
format.
Yeah, kind of. I still want to do like regular streams, but right now we're playing around with the idea of podcasts, and I'm really enjoying doing them too. But I'm still trying to work in how we're gonna do it. Like I'm gonna put my streams in, like how I'm gonna work my streams in, because I don't want to completely get rid of those because I love doing that too. But the podcasts are dope. I'm enjoying them.
No, they're definitely fun to like just kind of like come together and discuss some shit, you know.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people, their knowledge, and even with underground stuff, begins and ends with rap, which is actually distinct from hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it ain't fucking G, then it's hip hop.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
So a lot of people were locked into that because that was what was getting played all over the fucking radio.
Well, man,
Mm-hmm.
what's funny to me is I thought when I was growing up my music taste sucked. Fucking kids these days, like
well, dude,
Like-
here, and I can actually speak on that too. Like, so yeah, the music these days sucks really bad. But the problem with that is that fucking corporate fingers are always jacking shit up because they want it to be as trendy as possible.
Right.
So the music these kids grew up listening to was shitty, but
Yeah.
they thought it was good because that's all they heard,
Right.
Unless somebody showed them, that's all they fucking knew. And so
Mhm.
when they turned around and were like, I want to make hip hop,
yeah,
Worse.
that's
Yeah.
even
exactly
shittier
it.
than that. Like,
But dude, so I'm trying to protect identities here, just because I don't like giving names of people who like
Yeah.
aren't on the podcast. I'm not like talking shit or anything, but some family members of mine who are like 13 or 14, nieces pretty much, but dude, I heard some of the shit they listen to, and like I'm gonna risk sounding like a boomer right now, I know, but I can't help it. It's like, what the fuck are you listening to? And like and they're so far gone into this music where it's like I'll play some really good shit, like I said, like Streetlight Manifesto or anything that has real instruments.
Something with musicality,
yeah, like
actual
with real
instrumentation.
like technical
Real
talent
thought put
and,
into this shit.
not pop trash.
no, I was listening to Chan. I don't know if you ever heard of Chan, but they're like a really
No.
they're like
It's like a math rock band.
yeah,
They're actually from my hometown.
oh hell yeah.
Oh,
But
for sure.
super technical skills and everything, and I'm listening to them, and one of them was like, "What is this, elevator music?"
It's like, what?
I was like,
Elevators wish they could rock that hard.
I was like, dog, I've listened to the shit you listen to, and you have no room to judge on anybody's taste in music.
We were all dumbasses at 13, though.
Yeah,
There's no getting around that.
I
And,
totally
mean,
get that. That's why I'm
It's
like,
the same effect I was talking about before. Every genre gets degraded generation by generation from its inception. Like just becomes
Right.
shittier and shittier.
And on the other side of that, I see a lot of boomers who are like, "Oh, music these days suck," and I kind of was like that. But at the same time, it's like, turn the fucking radio off and like look
Yeah.
for good music.
Look.
You're not gonna find
Right.
it. You're being spoon fed what the radio wants you to hear, and then you're like,
It's
"Oh,
not
that's
tasty.
all music. That's all there is."
Right,
It's
exactly.
Anthony Kiedis
That's all they're
singing
thinking.
7 songs about California.
You mean 770?
7 million.
My favorite part about that is they're not even from California. They're from like fucking Michigan.
Well, I mean, I guess I kind of get it then. He's like, oh God, get me
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah. No, you
They've
know.
been stuck in California
I will
this
say
whole
this.
time they're actually trying to like get out.
I will say this. Michigan actually isn't that bad of a state for Midwestern standards. Michigan is actually all right. They're the first Midwestern
It's a pretty
state.
big qualifier, though, right? Midwestern standards.
Yeah. What happened to the background? Oh shit! I know what happened to the background music. It stopped.
Pause it like a little bitch.
I didn't pause it like a little bitch.
Okay, like a big bitch.
Correct.
He's a big boy, a big boy bitch. Sorry,
Correct.
I didn't mean to insult your manhood.
Yeah, just you saying that made my pee-pee shrink like 2.5 inches.
Oh, dude, I'm jealous.
So anyway, back to hip hop and underground. That was actually one of the other albums I was going to talk about, and it was the album that really drew me in to underground hip hop, and that was Overcast by Atmosphere.
Yeah.
Atmosphere, dope.
Yeah, that's another band you got me, or not band, but that's another artist you got me into.
Yeah.
Well, like it's a 2-man crew: DJ, producer, and then artist,
Yeah,
rapper.
it's a band.
Yeah, it's a
But
band.
it falls by the loosest standards. We can call it a band.
Right.
But yeah, hearing that shit, and diving deeper into that, and the other rhymesayers, artists, all that shit, and just
Yeah, Aesop Rock is one of my favorite MCs.
yeah, I just don't like most of his songs.
Yeah.
Everyone's really
not all,
shocked to hear that, but
not all
most
of them are
time,
bangers.
I don't like his beat. Like most of the time, I'm like, that beat sucks. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, the production isn't always like pristine, but
None
yeah,
Shall
there's
Pass
one.
is a fucking banger though.
Oh yeah, None Shall
That's a
Pass.
fucking hard ass song.
It's great. Like he has great songs. Like I just respect him as a like lyricist,
Yeah,
and everything.
Absolutely.
Coincidentally,
Yeah,
we
definitely is
actually
skilled.
have a rapper in the podcast right now.
Who is it?
It's you, isn't it?
I know it is me.
I was actually like, man, did he lie to me?
Yeah.
Oh, so since you brought it up, because one of the last times we were, I don't know if we were actually on podcast when it happened, but you stepped away, and Randy was
I
talking
did half mention about
he
I
mentioned
make
that he does
music,
hip hop, and
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds familiar, because you sent me some of his stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I liked it, right?
Randy's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the stuff with like the sick beats, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, that was correct. I didn't imagine it, dude. So your
Sweet.
music is dope.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Go ahead and
it
plug
was-
yourself right now.
Yeah.
You might as well.
Yeah, I was
I
just about
mean-
to say Lemon Meringue Pie. It's on Spotify by Lotus and Locust. Good shit.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Funny thing about that album, it was heavily inspired by MF Doom. And I remember talking to my buddy, telling him like, dude, so I just want to kind of flow impressively and have just dope ass beats, and we don't have to have a hook on everything. We just kind of rap what we feel, and if we
Dude.
put a hook on a song, then like there we go. Like
Changing hooks are actually the dopest in my opinion.
Yeah,
Ones that
I'm with
keep
you
the
on
same
that.
rhyme scheme, but they're different
Yeah.
words. Like
Mhm.
that's the dope shit right there. That
right.
was one of the things I really liked about fucking Slug, was that he often alters the chorus from fucking verse to verse.
Right.
Especially at live shows, which will throw you the fuck off when you're trying to sing along. That's son
Right.
of a bitch.
You're like, ah.
It's like, oh damn
Are
it,
you-
he just name checked our city, and I was screaming the line from the fucking album.
Right. I love when people subvert expectations like that.
Yeah, it does make me laugh, but it throws me the fuck off. It's like, God
Man.
damn it, what did I memorize these lyrics for, huh?
Yeah, dude. You know what band really fucking throws me off, and they do this intentionally. I know they do it intentionally, but it still drives me crazy. Fucking Real Big Fish.
I was just gonna say, you're talking about real big fucking
We're gonna
fish,
go
dude.
full
They do
circle
that
here
all
and
the time.
go back to Real Big Fish. You're like, all right, we're gonna.
They'll fucking they'll cut away in the middle of a song to a different song, and then they'll cut back to it, and it's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing down there?
And then they do everything they can to like confuse the audience. And like they'll like play a like heavy metal song, and the band will start fucking moshing, and then they'll slow it down as like
I was
a
just gonna
fucking
say,
ballad or some shit.
when they play Satan.
Oh man.
Fucking
and then
fucking
they
with
follow that
people
up
all
with,
the
like,
time.
Snoop Dogg, and it's like, oh my God, these fucking guys.
They're trolling hard.
I mean, one of the greatest things about that band was that they were in that movie Basketball by the dudes who do South Park.
Oh, nice.
Oh what?
If you guys haven't seen that movie, it's
I've
fucking
seen it,
hilarious,
but
they like make up this sport by like combining drinking, basketball, and baseball,
Mhm.
and so it like catches on, you know, like I guess you'd say it goes viral, but the movie came out before that phrase really was
Well,
around.
it goes like to the level of like actual entertainment sports,
Yeah,
like
it becomes
televised
like
and shit.
yeah, it becomes franchised, and there's all these
Yep.
teams. So those and the creators, they're actually the stars as well, and
Mm-hmm.
so their team, the Beers, Real Big Fish, is like their stadium band. So they're just like
That's cool.
whenever they're playing their home games, they're jamming out in the fucking background.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I actually have a fucking a little poster from the movie that's signed by the band.
That's pretty
That's
cool,
awesome.
dude. I actually met Real Big Fish, and it was at Warped Tour, and they were the way they did it. You had to get in line and get these tickets, and you didn't have to pay any money for them, but the ticket was like, hey, you can meet and greet this band. And I got my ticket,
cute.
and when I walked up to the band and gave them the ticket, I think it was the trombone player. I don't remember exactly who it was, but I think it was the trombone player. But I gave him
the
the
dude with the glasses and the sideburns.
yeah.
That is the trombone player, or was the trombone player.
But I gave it to him, and he's like, "It's like these are drugs." I was like, "Hey man, don't be saying that out loud." And he's like, "To be fair, you look like the kind of person to be giving me drugs." It's like,
You're like, are you asking me for some drugs?
that's what I said. I'm like, "Are you trying to
It's
find?
like,
I can get you some
I can
weed."
get you some drugs.
I was like, "I got a joint right here. Do you want to smoke it?" And he's like, "Yeah, but I probably shouldn't."
And you're like, yeah, but you probably should.
I'm like, yeah, but listen, if you did that, I would have a story to tell about the time I got high with the Real Big Fish. But I guess I still have a story where I guess I'm gonna have a story where I almost got high with Real Big Fish. But they're super cool dudes. I enjoyed meeting them.
That's
Dude,
what's up.
I don't think they're doing stuff anymore.
Yeah, I think they broke up, or they're breaking up, which really fucking sucks.
Or they're just retiring the band, I think is actually what it is. They're just
Actually,
like, it's been long enough that we've been touring fucking constantly. But yeah, I mean their Facebook has had like nothing for years.
yeah. I'm not seeing any.
They used to announce every fucking show there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any like things saying, "Hey, we're breaking up." But yeah, they do seem to be pretty quiet. But
Yeah, and they're not usually known for being quiet.
dude, ska as a whole, that genre unfortunately is dying. It seems like it's fucking dead now. It had a little bit of a comeback in the past couple years, but I think it's done. Especially with 100 Gex or whatever the fuck they're called. Oh my
Oh,
god. That band is so fucking bad. And there's a lot of people
Can't
saying,
believe people are calling that ska. It's like, what?
There's a lot of people that
are
are like in love with it.
It's terrible.
And I
it's
feel
like
like
a
it's
new
the new
modern.
Blood on the
Yeah,
Dance
I was
Floor.
just about to say, or that's what it reminds me
Fucking
of.
And that's terrible. Like that was bad enough, and this is even fucking worse.
All right, I will be right back though. I gotta piss so bad. So I think we're gonna take like a 5-minute break here, and I promise I won't fuck up the audio like I did last time. I have it set where that's not gonna happen. I know what I did wrong, and I think we're good. So I will be right back.
We'll see what
You'll
happens.
be right back.
So yeah,
Back.
basically, Real Big Fish is dope live, but
Yeah. Oh man.
I'd be hard pressed to be able to catch him at a show anymore.
Yeah. Which is
Be lucky,
unfortunate, 'cause
too.
it used to be pretty easy to catch him in a show.
Yeah, super fucking easy. Those motherfuckers just tour like crazy.
Yeah.
And at the same time, like, you know, a band could just be getting like burnout from just
Well, that's what I think.
going to things, you know, doing
They
things,
were
and
they were touring for, God, like decades. It seemed like.
right. And
They
I'm
kept
sure,
making
like,
music. They have a fucking fuckload of albums.
right. And now, like, you know, you know, some of them are probably like, you know, they have little contingency plans because you can't like go on forever.
Well, yeah, no,
You
yeah.
know,
Eventually,
like
you're
I
okay.
often wonder like about some of these like independent artists that eventually just stop. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, if they're not enjoying making it anymore, and then they're not getting anywhere with music,
right?
see how that happens.
and
Just wondering.
here's the
A
thing
friend of
about
mine
that though.
does hip hop, and he fucking like took out a loan to finance an album and a tour, and then like it fell
Just kinda
apart.
got
was
bored
more
with it?
expensive. Well, no, he didn't get bored with it. Like
Oh, okay, I got
he
you.
still does music.
Just going in debt over it.
Yeah, it's just like fuck, you know. Like you can get to, like if you're really trying to make it,
Yeah.
you can very quickly go into debt and not see much of a return, and then it's just like, well, I need to work a regular job for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I that's often one of the thoughts like that go in my head about artists that they eventually just disappear. You know,
Yeah, it sucks too, 'cause a lot of times
Yeah.
they're really good.
there's a lot of talented people that you know, I assume go through that.
Oh, you're such a cool guy, dude.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Why? Because I was...
Let's see taking a big old puff. Come on, cool guy.
Yeah, guy's cool over here.
Yeah.
Look at
He's a
this
cool
guy.
Hey,
He's
hey,
a cool
hey,
guy.
I'm Mr.
oh,
Cool
hey,
Guy. I'm walking here.
Mr. Cool Guy, I got a J over here. I rolled one up. Hey.
Hey, man, it's called Getting High on the Cephala Podcast Show, not getting sober. We're not...
It's the Cephala Poopcast, god damn it.
We're not here to get sober.
Because this is all just a bunch of shit.
Dude, so I had this little, I think I showed you that Doom Guy figure, the little mini.
Yeah. You definitely showed me.
I broke it today.
Oh,
no.
my fucking god. What were you
Damn,
doing?
Dude, what was it made with? Glass? Like,
Were you fucking around with your setup for the 10 millionth time?
No,
Were you
it was when I got my
throwing
green
it in the
screen,
air like
and I was trying to, I was setting the green screen up, and I moved my monitor to set my camera up right, and my monitor like almost fell off. I caught that luckily, but it knocked the Doom Guy figure off, and broke both the arms off.
Oh.
Well, super glue to the rescue, baby.
Yeah, I still gotta find the other arm though.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was pretty upset about
That's
that.
not that one that's like impossible to get, right?
It was the one that's impossible to get. They're like $800 on eBay.
Here's a little pro tip for you, buddy. You can get this. It's not double-sided tape, but you can get this little gooey tack that you can.
I already
use to
know.
stick.
I was already planning on doing that, and I should have done it sooner.
All right.
But luckily, it wasn't like it was one of the more rare ones I had in my collection, but it wasn't the coolest one, at the very least. If it was that Third Gear Luffy,
Oh man.
I probably wouldn't be here right now.
unlife yourself.
Either that or I would have had a mental breakdown, and it just wouldn't be a good time.
For sure.
And,
I get it. That'd be what the whole podcast would be about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if there even was one.
I don't want to see you.
Right.
I want to see you cry for like an hour straight, dude. My friend
Just that for an hour and a half. And us consoling you. And then getting frustrated. And then chastising you.
And then just trying to talk over him while he softly sobs in
Right.
the background. Oh, that was
We
dope.
just turn it
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Saw that?
sick. Yeah.
That was sick.
I was like, oh
Fucking
shit.
came around the top and then fucking went in front of you. That was sick. See if you can make that happen again.
I watched a buddy of mine in high school take a hookah.
That wasn't
Take
anywhere
a-
near as cool.
Take a hookah, and he literally just made a
Juice.
flying saucer.
And he hit it with his butt.
Yeah.
Just puffed that fucking shisha with his fucking bunghole.
Yeah.
That's fucking impressive, bro.
I
That's
know,
what I was
right?
gonna say. That's
He was a
fucking
talented
awesome.
dude. He was only talented at that, though.
I see. It's a trade-off.
Yeah. He gave up any other social skills whatsoever
Like-
to have godly smoke powers.
Invested all his points into like smoking weed with your butt.
Right. That's right. Put no attributes into anything else. He had a bunch of them, like
I got
much to spare.
I got booted from a hookah lounge once for fucking throwing weed on there.
Oh, dude.
Not much of a. not
It's
much
like
of a
you're
story.
welcome for
I threw
you're
weed on
welcome for
there,
making it
we-
better.
It's like,
smoked it,
yeah,
fucking-
that's the story.
Dude came over. It was like, you were smoking weed. I was like, nah. He was like, well, why is there ash on top of the coal? I was
So,
like,
It looks like there's a certain somebody who does, in fact, want a 2-hour podcast of me crying.
Really?
is it your cat?
It is my dad.
Your dad?
From
I said-
from
I
beyond
said
the
cat.
grave?
Let's get my dad on the podcast. Does anybody
I
have a
said-
Ouija board?
I
Yeah, that's
said
totally.
meow meow.
He said cat.
Yes, cat.
But
is
yeah,
what
we
I
would
said.
need a Ouija board for Cody's dad.
Oh shit, dude. I could take like some ashes and be like, well, your dad is cool, but can your dad do this?
Poof. Poof. See, you should have
like,
used
as a
the
matter of
fucking.
fact,
You should have taken a
can.
hit before that, so you could have simulated the fucking dust, bro.
Oh yeah, hold on. Can your dad do this? Wow, that's a lot of dad.
For
Nice.
anybody listening to
Yeah,
the
yeah, that-
podcast and not
Fistful
seeing
of
a
dad
stream,
there.
Your dad.
there was a cloud of smoke.
All right, so Jube says that her dad disappears faster than my dad. You know what? We can get you on the podcast if you want to jump in the chat. We can have a talk about that.
Yeah. Our guest never came back, so.
Yeah, I don't know. She messaged me. She's like, "Hey, I'll be back on," and like right away, and just never came back.
And like right away.
Like fucking Australians.
Like
man.
right away.
It's just like, crikey, mate, I gotta go fight a kangaroo.
Like
Those
you
dang
can't
mars-
find me, Georgia.
Those dang marsupials are quite muscular, so you gotta really handle them like a Greek-Roman wrestling.
Watch as I search for my charger in its natural habitat.
Oh
Couldn't
shit.
find the bugger, then I went to 7-Eleven for a replacement cord.
Replacement.
And then I got distracted. I can't fucking do an Australian accent, but it was gonna involve putting shrimps on the bobby.
On the back.
Yeah.
Put another shrimp on the barbie because I got a little famished.
Shit.
Dude, just fucking jump in the freaking thing.
Yeah, Jubes.
Don't be such a pussy
Jubes,
bitch.
Jubes, 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 Jubes,
Jubie
Jubes,
doobie doo.
Jubes.
Doobie doobie doo.
Where are you? You got some work to do now.
Man, you know what my favorite song is?
The theme
What's your
song to
favorite
Scooby Doo.
No.
No.
But
That's
after all, you're my wonderwall.
Baby.
Gonna be the one that saves me.
All right, that was plenty when you did it earlier.
All right. I'll spare people's ears.
All right.
All right.
Didn't you only have AirPods anyway, Jubes?
Oh yeah, because
Because you're an AirPods loser.
What a loser.
What a loser.
I just wanna, like, for the record, I'm really fucking high right now, and I almost kind of, for a second, I kind of forgot we were doing a podcast. But yeah, music.
You're like, why am I sitting here at my computer like this?
What the fuck am I doing?
Well, there's people here.
Oh, that's right.
OBS open.
I was getting high on the Cephala podcast show. Hey
Oop.
guys.
It wouldn't be right if you didn't at least forget once that you were doing a podcast.
Yeah, that's our thing. We're getting high on the Cephala podcast show. We're getting high on the Cephala podcast show and forgetting we're in the Cephala podcast show. We're is that Jubes?
It is.
Jubes, welcome to the podcast.
The poop cast.
Hey, bud.
Hey guys, I think that's what she said.
Hey.
That is what she said.
Guys. All right,
Keeping it
Jubes.
old school.
Jubes, what are your top 3 favorite albums?
Oh God, don't do this to me.
I'm doing this to you.
No,
Okay.
why do you hate me?
Well, dude, and also don't do it to her because you're just looking for a way to make fun of her.
Yeah, I don't need this right now, Cody. I'm way too high for this.
Well,
You perfect.
Perfect. This is getting high on the Cephala podcast show.
Excellent.
As you can see by my absolutely beautiful banner I made for it,
It's so beautiful.
I
It's
put
gorgeous.
a lot of work into that.
I can't believe
I
you
can
gave up
tell.
on the shrimp. That's just like bush league, bro. Son of a bitch. Now
All you
I
had
have
to do was
a C and then a bunch of fucking like trapezoids.
You think I fucking know how to draw a trapezoid?
You're giving
were
me
you
way
getting
too much
high while
credit.
you were you getting high while you were making the border right there?
He was high already, I assume.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
He's all like, "Hey man, I know it's like 45 minutes till the podcast, but come in here and get the levels ready."
You guys, you're giving him way.
Wait.
What?
We're giving him Jesus Christ.
No, too much credit.
Oh,
That's
that's enough credit right there. Look at that.
enough credit
Ooh.
for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
See, that's what I was thinking we could do when we all get our green screens, whenever that is like be in a line with our avatars behind us or like near us or
Oh yeah, that would be a
Whatever.
good idea. So I'm gonna actually that's a good point. And as fucking ridiculous as this would be a good base. And I know when people are listening to the podcast, we're like, "What are you seeing?" Go watch it on YouTube just for 2 seconds, and you'll see my my beautiful artistic banner I made.
you can see it on Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said on Spotify though. People are gonna be listening to this, but
Right. Forgot about that.
actually, no, I have a good idea. That's gonna be the thumbnail for the podcast.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah, you
gotta
already
be a
know.
way you can make that a picture on there.
Yeah, there totally is. So yeah, that'll be the thumbnail. So if anybody is curious who's listening on Spotify, it'll be the thumbnail. But no. So what I was thinking though is I like that idea. And as goofy as this is, I can send it to Koo and be like, hey, here's essentially what I want.
but
But
do it good.
but good, yeah.
But gooder.
As you can tell, I'm not an artist.
I like
Well,
how.
What?
I like
I'm
how-
surprised.
I feel lied to.
I'm sorry, guys. I betrayed you.
Dang. Wouldn't be my first betrayal.
I like how you and I
Won't
have
be
the
the
same
last.
body shape.
Oh yeah, you and Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously not you. I know my shapes.
I'm going like
Mister,
this.
I don't know what a fucking trapezoid is.
No. Let's not twist my words here. I said I don't know how to draw a trapezoid. I know what a trapezoid is.
Draw one right now.
I just said I can't fucking draw one.
Well, if you
Draw
have
what each one is.
how is there what like I don't understand what's tripping you up. It's a shape. It's not like it's a draw a thing. Like you can draw a triangle, right? In a square.
Well, I can't draw a shrimp, that's for sure.
Especially if the shrimp can't bother to show up. God.
You could have literally
Yeah.
just drawn a shrimp from like memory of you making your shrimp fettuccinis.
Yeah, I know. It's like or looking at a shrimp that you would cook with, like lying there on the cutting board.
That's funny.
Like shrimp was the easiest one.
Actually, no, jellyfish looks like it was the easiest one. You
Yeah,
said.
I
jellyfish.
Draw a
was
circle,
just counting
squiggle,
that
squiggle,
because
squiggle.
I was just counting that because of how many squiggles he had to draw.
There's a lot of
Who's drawing the
squiggles.
front
You put a
squiggle
lot of
and the
effort
back
into that
squiggle?
jellyfish.
Mad squiggles.
I
Yeah,
You put a lot of
fucking
effort into that.
Gave me 4 hands.
He got the job
Couldn't even
done.
draw like a Pac-Man.
You
Just
did
no
more effort on
force.
my jellyfish than your octopus.
Than his fucking top of a weed plant. Like,
Would have thought like at least yours would be
Fucking
like
cola
the
nug
most
with some
effort
sugar
put through.
Man, I came here to have a good time. This is my podcast. And I feel
Okay.
pretty attacked right now.
As you should.
good.
And I do.
Jubes
But,
is loving it.
Yeah.
Tables are turned for once.
Thanks, Cody.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's an octopus.
Yeah, I'm an octopus. But
Right. We're trying not to burn everyone out with their names.
Fair enough.
yeah, it's a tough one because we're calling each other by their real names and then bouncing back to their coral reef name.
Making sure everyone knows exactly who's who.
Oh, speaking of, by the way, everybody, today's guest is Jubes because apparently people in Australia are fighting kangaroos and shit.
I guess when you're upside down, it's a lot harder to get a charge on your laptop.
Fell off the planet.
Yeah. You know that's how physics works.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
So, Jubes, I won't do the top 3 albums, but I do 3 albums you like.
This is gonna be hard.
That's
Well,
what,
what's in your rotation right now?
that's what she said.
That's what he wishes she said.
You right?
That's what
Yeah.
Hank heard.
Okay, so currently my rotation is Russ, Big Wild, honestly, System of a Down,
Okay. I
Album.
can get with some system.
Disturbed,
Ooh-ah!
and the anniversary album that Linkin Park just re-released.
Oh, for sure. Rest in peace,
Okay,
Chester
so
Bennington.
not quite as make funnable as aside from Disturbed,
I don't even know what the first 3 were.
but
I'll throw
I
some
mean-
dad rock in there. Sorry.
I didn't even recognize the first 3.
yeah, honestly, same. Maybe if I knew who they were, I'd probably be more inclined to make fun of you. What kind of music is it?
Okay, so
That poop rock.
yeah, it's totally poop rock. So Big Wild is kind of like indie right now.
Kind of indie right now.
Right now.
It's what my age range would describe as indie alternative, kind of out there.
What's your age range? Oh shit, I'm not supposed to ask how
Randy.
old a woman is.
Randy, we've met, bro.
Have we?
What?
Yeah, I'm
Whoa.
Natalie's friend.
Whoa,
What?
whoa.
Huh?
That is a plot twist right there.
Wow.
I didn't
For sure.
know that.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, well.
Damn.
I guess
I
it's a
still-
pretty
I-
small town.
Yeah, it is.
Small world.
It's funny. It's funny because our mutual friend is somebody that lives in Eugene.
For sure.
Weird.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
go right out and
Natalie's
just
one of my
out.
friends,
Yeah,
too.
we're an Oregon-based podcast. Thank you for that.
Fuck you guys.
Oh yeah, Oregon-based and that one dude from California. But so if I were to play that the Wild Boys,
It's Big Wild.
Big Wild. Sorry. If I were to go ahead and play that on the podcast right now,
Search up some Tank Wild.
Oh, you'd make fun of me.
I'd make fun of you.
For sure.
Hmm.
Make fun.
I'm thinking about it. What? Hmm.
I mean, that did play
I'm-
over well on our old fucking stream.
I'm putting.
That was your stick.
I'm comparing the pros and the cons. So far, the pros are it would be funny, and the cons are
That's a big pro, though.
yeah, it is a very big pro.
Yeah.
Really
Very
big.
big.
That's like about as pro as you can get.
You
That
guys
is
can
such
use
a
the
big
bit
pro.
of my Tinder matches anymore.
That's so funny.
Oh man. So for the sake of the podcast, do you want to talk about your Tinder matches? Because we could totally make that into what this next segment is about. I am more than down for that.
Just
Yeah.
re-roasting me for everything.
And
We gotta
I
be able
mean,
to see
if you're
them,
putting-
though.
actually, dude, you know what I could do? I could break this podcast off, and I could do, hey guys, welcome to the Cephala Podcast Show, episode 3. And today we have our guest, Jubes, and she's going to be telling us about her Tinder dates.
What's her name?
Oh
Jubilee?
my god.
Jubilee. And
That sounds
so
interesting.
yeah, let's first of all let's hear about that how I hit affiliate on Twitch in 2 weeks because of your Tinder dates. That's a good one to start with.
Okay, so originally, I was just fucking done with Tinder. So that's when I ended up getting popped into this little Discord chat and,
Yeah.
becoming friends with everybody.
Originally.
Like, fuck Tinder, I'm
Yeah.
hanging out with these doofuses.
Yeah, totally. That was the mindset right there. But I'm like, hey, Cody,
Big doofus
like,
vibes.
you're trying to promote your stream. I'm just gonna put it in my fucking Tinder bio and let's see what happens.
Well, then you
Well, my
also
Tin-
put up
My
the
Tinder bio.
little offer.
Yes.
Yeah,
my Tinder bio
let's
said,
yeah.
follow me, like, and subscribe to Octopus Messiah on Twitch, and I'll take you out for a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to know how many drinks I had to give them?
How many?
0, bitch.
Oh.
Do you know how many followers I got from that?
A lot.
At least 20 or 30.
That's what's up.
At least. I
Maybe
mean,
you can put up my streams on Spotify.
oh,
You
dude.
link them to my music.
Yeah, Jubilee will just be our marketing team.
Hell yeah.
I got you. Don't worry.
Aw, dope.
So yeah, so the next one be like, hey, I'll take you out to dinner if you check out give Getting High on the Cephala Podcast Show. Give them a follow on Twitch, or no, not Twitch.
There you go.
Spotify now, Spotify and YouTube, because I'm a changed man. I'm grown, and I'm still on Twitch because I'm right.
Now,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. They'll find their way.
We're also
I'm sure.
there.
Yeah.
The true ones will know.
Yeah, the true ones will know, and that's all I really care about. But yeah, no. So what about Tank?
Tank.
Who's Tank?
Yeah.
That is a good question.
Okay.
If you had been in here sooner, technically you would have been a tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have been a tank.
We all have a
We're
little.
all tanks.
We all have a little tank inside of us.
And that's because Tank has a tiny wee wee.
Tank had a tiny wee wee.
Which is why
I don't know.
his name was Tank
don't
because
know?
he was overcompensating for his tiny pee-pee. We all know the story.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah, pretty much. And like, if your name is Tank, I'm just gonna assume you have a small pee-pee. Tell you why else? Why? Especially if you're saying, "Call me Tank." Like, no.
Hey, baby,
and-
Hey, okay. So
it's more like, "Hey, baby, I'm Tank." Okay.
His handle was Tank.
Yeah,
Nope,
his
that's his
Tinder
name.
username name was Tank.
But you
No,
said
no,
no.
No. Don't change your story now.
No. You guys never listened to me because guess what? I thought his name was Tank because that's what all of his social media said his first name was. So I'm like, okay,
That's
cool,
because that's what
whatever.
it is.
No, I didn't think it was a red flag because he seemed like a nice person, but we all know that my judgment of men is awful.
I'm gonna
don't
be
know
honest with
that.
you.
We all seem nice.
Your judge a character is terrible. I mean, you're hanging out with us for one. I mean, that's already a red flag.
You're slumming
Yeah.
it pretty hard already. So
Scraping the bottom of the fish tank.
Nice.
I mean, that's a two-way pun.
scraping the bottom of the
honestly.
aquarium.
Yeah.
But
We're all self-deprecating
For
over
the
here.
longest time. And then turns out his name is Gabriel, and he chooses to be called Tank.
Oh,
because he has a small wiener,
call me
He's
Tank,
a former
baby.
military guy who's turned
Yeah,
into a
he
bodybuilder.
definitely has a small
Oh yeah,
wiener.
small wiener, definitely.
If the name Tank didn't confirm it, that certainly did.
Definitely the bodybuilder part sent me into a realization that he probably has a tiny pee.
I never knew, let alone will ever find out, because I don't talk to Tank.
Dang, I wish you went a little further just to know.
Don't let her lie to you, dude. Tank is actually the father of her son.
Tank
He's
is not
right
the
next-
father of my child.
Okay.
He's right
Tank Junior.
He's right next to you right now. It's like, what are you talking about, babe?
Okay.
Not your tiny dick.
No, he actually did listen in when we were fucking ripping him apart one time.
That's
He's
how
fun-
we found out about him, because we were doing a Twitch stream, and she was like, "Oh, hey, by the way, my friend Tank says hi," and I was like, "Tell Tank that's a stupid name." And then
Thank you.
And then she's like, he's listening.
I was like,
It's like, oh.
It's like, ooh, even better.
So we just started fucking mocking.
Hey,
the
Tank,
shit
your
out of
name
him.
is dumb.
"Yeah, I said what I said."
Like, yeah, stupid. You're stupid.
You have a stupid name.
So yeah,
Name's
that's just
Tank. You're probably dumb as fuck and have a tiny pee-pee.
All right. You know what, Jubes? Is there any way?
Yeah.
What do you think the chances are that you could get Tank on this podcast?
Ooh, he's back on the West Coast time zone, so I don't know.
Hell yeah, dude. That'd be awesome. You'd be like, hey, remember those dudes from Twitch? Well, they have a podcast now, and they'd like to interview you. and he'd get
We'd like
on.
to-
Oh.
We'd like to mock you online again.
Yeah, yeah.
We'd like to just chastise you, fucking bukkake.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, roasting bukkake.
So
Jesus, bro.
yeah, sorry, I forgot to mute my mic. I'm a little stoned.
Little
Stoned.
stoned.
Oh, so
I'm stunned.
let's talk anime for a second here.
Alright.
Dr. Stone season 3 should be dropping in like 14 days, I think. It's very soon.
Ooh, nice. I have some time to catch up. I
You-
think I still need to start that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know where you watch it, but there's like a in-between episode for seasons 2 and 3, so make sure you catch that too.
Oh, nice OVA.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dope.
How long was it, Cody? Like 40 minutes?
Yeah, 40 minutes, about 45 to an hour. I don't remember exactly.
I watch on Crunchyroll, so I might have to find another site to watch those OVAs if they don't have them on there.
No, they're on
It's
Crunchyroll.
definitely-
They are?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I
Cool.
watch mine on Crunchyroll.
Trendy ass bitch.
Crunchyroll
Yeah,
sponsor.
yeah.
Both of y'all.
Dude, that'd be
Sponsor
cool.
us, Crunchyroll.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Get a. Oh, you know what? We don't even really need permission for a
Crunchyroll,
sponsor.
send us figs.
I could be like, yeah, hey guys, this podcast today is sponsored by Crunchyroll.com for all your anime needs, and if you want to watch 16,000 episodes of One Piece,
You can do that.
send me anime figures, please.
Use code cephalopoop.
Crunchyroll,
Poopcast.
send me free things.
Send me the weeb shit.
Right.
Fucking Rick and Morty. Nintendo, send me free stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Think you gotta email them or some shit.
Yeah, you gotta get a fucking code so they can see how many people actually fucking listen and how much traffic you actually drive.
Okay, guys. I have an idea though, real quick, because we have Jubes here. I know
God.
damn well Jubes has a really good story about a terrible date. Yeah, we're gonna make shit up as we go because like I'm thinking about that now.
Oh,
Tell this date.
Tell us about the date.
Tell us about
which one?
It doesn't matter.
Oh shit.
You
How many? How many do you have?
whichever is the funniest.
None of them are recent because I
Yeah,
just started dating somebody.
Yeah, it doesn't have to.
Nice.
It doesn't have to be
She's got a
recent.
boyfriend and she's like
Okay.
happy and shit. It's not entertaining at all.
I know. How dare I? I'm sorry.
Yeah, how dare you be happy?
Hey,
How are we supposed to mock your Twitter boyfriend or your Tinder boyfriends when you don't have any?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry,
This
guys.
guy is amazing.
still-
He takes
I
me
have
out
years
and he
worth of
opens my
stories.
door. Yeah, like get the fuck out of here with your happiness. We want to hear the stuff that is raw.
yeah, shit,
Oh,
raw
God.
shit.
The raw.
But
Oh,
What it
let's
is
see what the
raw as
worst
the
one
Wu-Tang
was.
Clan likes it.
yeah, no, Jubes. It doesn't matter when the story is from. I don't care what, but I think it would be entertaining if you could share to us, share to all of the listeners, a story about a terrible date. Because I know you have one. Everybody has one. I have one. Trash Crab has one. Randy has one.
I have,
Why do we have to
I have
tell me,
terrible
though?
girlfriends. That's that. In general.
Because you're the guest on the show right now, because apparently Australians don't like us. So the guest is kind of the star of the show, type deal.
Okay,
So,
okay.
but we'll go next. Like if it'll be fair. Like I'll tell a story after you,
Okay.
and it'll be a little story time.
Okay, not just a pick on you. Got it.
Right. No, I'm being dead serious. Like I'm not trying to roast you or anything. I just think it'd be entertaining.
Okay, so this one was in 2018. It was winter of 2018. And I started talking to this guy. He's Russian, but he'd been living in the States for about 8 years at that point, or whatever. And he lived in the next town over. And I just so happened to be in town, like hanging out with a friend. And she had to go do some stuff. I'm like, hey, I have some free time before I have to go back home. And he was like, oh, yeah, like we should meet up. I'm like, okay, cool. Never met this person a day in my life. So I told him to meet me at the mall because, public setting. Whatever, right? I start walking around. He's like, hey, I just walked in this entrance. I'm like, okay, cool. Walk up. I see a man walking towards me in a full Puma tracksuit.
Hey.
Was he wearing Puma pants?
He black Puma pants and
Yeah,
zip
Puma
down.
pants.
I poo my pants all the time.
Oh, and he had Puma shoes.
Oh, he pooed his shoes?
I've never had
Puma
Yeah,
shoes.
I've never had that
Puma
happen
shoes.
to me.
I've never
But
Puma shoes.
But I might try now.
Okay. So, Octopus, you've literally seen me in person. So he's about 3-4 inches taller than me.
So he's pretty
Oh,
short.
And
short.
his hair was
Yeah.
slicked back, jet black. He had a gold chain on and a white shirt underneath the jacket.
Red flag.
We walk out to his car and we're talking, and this man is driving a 2018 BMW. That when you open the door, the BMW symbol shines on the ground from a light installed in the door.
Oh my god. Are you about to say you were about to be trafficked? Because this sounds very
Yeah,
sus.
this is getting a little spooky. But
This man proceeds to tell me that he was he worked at a car dealership.
Hell no.
oh no.
He still works there.
Oh, okay.
How,
So, he's
how do you know that? Are you still in contact with this man?
So remember our good old friend Simon,
It was
one of his friends.
Oh man. I remember Simon. I just don't remember him ever saying anything.
They happen to be really good friends, and I didn't find that out until I met Simon.
I think you should get this guy on the podcast.
yeah.
So was that
No.
the story? Like he just had a nice car and he's a car dealer?
No, he decided to try to impress me the entire time by speaking Russian and bragging about how much money he had. And then the only thing that he offered to get for the entire night was a bag of French fries from Five Guys.
I mean, to be fair, French fries from Five Guys are delicious. So please tell me you took him up on that offer at least.
Obviously, you can't say no to
Yeah,
Five Guys
yeah.
French
See, there
fries.
you go. So
Yeah.
at the very least, you got Five Guys fries from him.
Yeah, Five Guys fries.
Surprise, guys.
Fries, guys.
To this day, I will never hear or see the name Ilya ever the same.
Oh my god, what was his last name?
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, tell us his last name. Do you
almost worked.
do you have a social his social security number too?
Well, you see,
Also his birthday. Favorite color. Mom's maiden name.
Oh, so you're gonna private message me it, but I'm gonna say it out loud. 1 second. I'm gonna dox the shit out of this
I don't
guy.
want to butcher it.
Shulgin.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So yeah, the next podcast, I think maybe next week we'll have a. What was his first name again?
Ilya.
Ilya.
Yeah, Elias Shulgin is gonna be on the show. Now that I know his name, I'm gonna hit him up on Facebook and say, "Hey, dude, got a podcast? I heard you're a fan of Five Guys, and I'd like to chat with you, and we'll see if we can get him on."
Jubes
Oh my
totally
God.
recommended you.
Yeah. Anyway, so stories, bad date stories. I gotta think about this one. So if anybody has another one they want to go first, be my guest. I do have one. It's not that bad, but it was kind of lame. It's like chilling
That
out.
sounds hilarious.
I was kind of chilling out. I was on Tinder, and I matched with this chick, and she's like, "Hey, you want to drive me to a bar?" And I was like, "Sure." So we go to a bar. We're having drinks, and she just goes off and talks to other people.
Literally just used you for a ride.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much the story. We got to the bar, like, and we were talking for a little bit, and then she got bored with talking to me and just started talking to everybody else. And then she's like, "All right, take me back." And then I never heard from her again. I was like, man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I have one. It wasn't really a date, but it kind of fit. So,
yeah, because it was
my-
it was under the guise that it would be, and she did
Right.
buy me a drink at the very least.
And I'm
A single beer.
I'm pre-dating apps, so fortunately I've never had to live that nightmare. It's a different nightmare.
I'm
But,
curious what that'd be like. I've always wondered that, like that, because
I mean, it probably seemed pretty awesome to you, because having seen both, I can tell you that it seems like apps are the way bigger nightmare. And have also just changed the dating environment, you know?
yeah. Funny enough, I actually met my partner online, but it wasn't like on a dating app or anything. It was just like Facebook.
Yeah, same with me.
So.
But anyway, my friend, he was showing this chick he went to college with pictures on his phone, and as they were scrolling through them, one of them was of me, and she wanted to come hang out with me. And so, we were hanging out, like people were hanging out. It was like we were like 19 or 20 or some shit like that. Like we're in those early years, so a bunch of people were hanging out, and she fucking shows up and like is like chasing every dude but me.
Shit.
And like does that the whole time, and then just like you, like wanted me to drive her fucking home, and it's just like, kidding me? Like what the fuck? Which I did, but still, it was just like, oh my god. So it wasn't really a date, but it was like, and she like saw me and was like, oh, I want to hook up with that guy, pretty much, and then, and it was pretty much because, and like all the other dudes were like a little bit taller than me, and like I guess that was
Damn.
Yeah.
She doesn't like dudes who are 5'2".
Nope.
You're 5'2".
Fucking, I'm 4'11", bro.
Oh,
No, I'm
good job.
More like
Yeah, I'm
more like
I'm like
3'11".
6'1".
Hey-o.
No, I'm like 6 foot, 6'1".
Oh
Wow,
shit, you're
really?
a tall boy.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know you were that tall.
But you're too short for her.
Nah, Randy
Yeah, no,
though.
'cause everybody else there was fucking like 6'2" or above, and one dude was like 6'4", and she was just like moist for them and not for me. Because I was the short guy comparatively. Fucking
Man,
so, yeah, that was a bummer.
I want 5 guys now.
You really
Well,
are
you're high, so you definitely.
Dude,
need
I
some food.
mean, yeah, I'm high as shit. But
I made chicken and dumplings for dinner.
delicious.
I had
Made proper.
Oh,
oh
hell yeah.
Proper.
oh Jupe. So have you been to a restaurant in Yahats? In case anybody's curious, Yahats, Oregon, called Ona.
No, I haven't.
Do you like seafood?
Yeah.
Man, okay, so I went there to Jess and I both went there today, and it was like some of the best seafood I've ever had. It was so fucking
Oh,
good.
nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got like
What was
these
like the price point?
I was gonna say.
ex- expensive as fuck. It was like for the two of us, it was like almost $200.
Oh,
Yeah. It was worth it
Damn.
though. I had
That's
some
what's up.
I had some good sea creatures in my mouth.
It's like not quite fine dining. It's like nice,
Yeah.
nice
Some
fish, nice
niche
fish restaurant level of.
niche dining.
I mean, the chef got a James Beard award, so it's
Oh,
it's a pretty big deal. But
that's what's up.
Pretty big
pretty
deal.
big deal.
Pretty big deal.
But yeah, dude, Randy, do you have a bad date story? I know you have some.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see, baby.
Oh,
Man, you're gonna tell me to mute myself when I burp, and now, you know what?
That was me that told you.
Yeah, that's who I was talking to. And I was like, oh, you're not going to say anything when he does it. But you know what? Burping is okay. It should be allowed on the podcast.
burping is okay sometimes.
Some burping is okay
As a treat.
as a treat.
But not if you're being a little bitch, 'cause then you don't get a treat.
Absolutely not. Burping is not allowed for little bitches.
So, it isn't much of a one day date, but I dated this girl for like a week, and
Even
I
better.
told her she could, stay here until she gets a solid place to live, because we're still getting to know each other.
Classic
She wasn't
mistake.
like, yeah, she wasn't like. I made it clear I didn't want her to move in. She had 2 kids, which was whatever, but we were still getting to know each other. I really wanted to just like make sure I have my own space still. That way nothing's concrete. Anything can happen,
Yeah.
obviously, because it lasted a week. But she was like the perfect girlfriend for like 5 days.
But after day 6, I was like, I couldn't take it anymore.
Like she was like cleaning.
I found out
all
she
the
farts.
time. Wait, women fart?
Yeah, dude.
Bitch shit.
I found that one out the hard way, man.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Right
I'm
when
sorry.
he was
That's a story
going-
for another
going
podcast.
down
though.
on a chick, farted right in his mouth.
Brat.
Too traumatizing. Recant right now. What? The Jubes just fart.
So no, wait. What happened after day 6 though? I'm very curious. Like how is she?
it was
How is she
odd.
that
It was-
good on for the first 5 days of a week, and then 6 and 7,
Okay.
it just ends.
All right, so like first few days, right? We fuck.
Yeah.
As
that's one
yeah,
day.
as you do.
Yeah, and we fuck, and
A
then we fuck a lot.
Like a bunch
and
of
I'm
rabbits.
So you
Yeah.
were finally recovering from all the fucking, and then you're like,
We're-
oh, damn, this bitch crazy.
Yeah, we and like she cleaned the house and she'd cook and all that stuff, and then like I start hearing like I cooked dinner for one night where on my day off, and she's like already like contemplating, like I'll just have him cook all the dinners now, and I'm like,
Uh-oh.
Like,
Oh, my
dude,
red
that's
flag.
my job, bro. I don't fucking do that.
yeah, exactly. Like I do it when I like feel like it, and most time on the weekends, like I'll cook myself 1 or 2 things on my 2 days off. So, like I have no problem doing that. But all the cooking, like I can't do it. My hours are just too like late. I can't prepare dinner every day. Plus, I got ADHD, so I can't. I
You're
can't
like,
focus on that.
plan fucking dinner every night.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I can plan it 2 days, but everything else like kind of goes to my just me being sound, and just alert for work and everything else that I need to take care of around the house. Like, so first red flag, like that's the 4th day. On the 5th day, she's just starts saying like, dude, like we need to do this around the house and this around the house, and I'm like, whoa, okay, like I know that, like it's my house, like it's stuff that I'm getting to, like and you know, to be fair, you don't live here. Like you're staying here right now. Like, and we've been having some fun, But like, how's like you finding a living situation? And she like totally like stopped looking after the first day. I found out. She thought she was gonna live there and squat there.
Gonna bang her way
and
right on in.
right, like all the banging was supposed to be a smokescreen, essentially.
That's the deal.
So
Yeah,
basically, it was like
yeah,
a folk punk girl.
for sure. And she just started like saying like, oh, this and this and this about our house, and I'm like, whoa, our house. This has been a week, like we've been having a good time, like I still hardly know you. All we've been doing
You're
is
still a
fucking.
stranger in my home.
Yeah, all we've been doing is fucking for the last few days.
And
Like,
then come to
come
I
find
on
know
now.
the
out.
insides of you, but not the rest of you.
And then, right, and then she starts arguing with me, and I'm like, I still have the same tone. I'm talking like this at this point. And I'm like, why are you yelling? Like, I don't get it. Like I thought I was living here. I said nothing of the sort.
Like, I specifically told you you were not.
Right in the beginning, like I did tell you, like you're not living here. Like we don't know each other. That wouldn't be good for either of us to get entangled in this like so early, especially right now. I'm like, this was a good move. Like you're not moving, And then like she goes to swing at me, and I'm like,
Oh
Boo.
shit!
what?
yeah, because she didn't know how to respond either way, like because like she's just mad that she like thought she was literally living here, but then like come to find out, I guess it was news to her. Like it was going so well, she rewrote what I said in my head and thought I changed my mind, but I didn't. I was pretty stern on my standing, and I was like, did you just hit me? She's like, yes. No, like, dude, come on now.
Dipshit.
Did she say it like that? Yes.
Yeah,
I
she was
did
quite
it.
demonic at that point. She was all red in the
Oh
face.
shit!
And I was like, dude, you need to find somewhere to go right now. Like, I'm not gonna deal
Like
with
you
this.
gotta get out.
Like I don't want to put myself in a position like this. You're hitting me now.
Yeah, dude, and that can get really dicey because like
Yeah.
when it
Because
comes
I
to
could
your
call the cops on her, but then she could be like, "Oh, blah blah blah," like, and then I get thrown in jail. Like, I didn't
Yup.
even hit her.
and
I was the one that hit, and I called you guys.
yeah.
So I was like, "You need to call your mom and come get your stuff. Like, you can't stay here any longer."
Yeah, I actually had a similar situation with my ex. I mean, we were together longer than 5 days. She was like, but she pulled scissors out on me and cornered me.
Fuck.
So I pulled out my pocket knife. We kind of had a little standoff, and I was like,
Yeah.
"You just put the
You
scissors
brought a
down.
Knife fight to
Put the
brought a
scissors
knife
down."
fight to a scissor fight.
Yeah, I was like, "Put the scissors down, and I'll put the knife down. I don't want to hurt you. Don't hurt me." And she ran outside and called the cops. She's like, he pulled a knife out of me. I'm like, well, was they supposed to let her stab me? Like, what the? I really didn't know else how to respond in that situation. And long story short, I did get arrested for it. So yeah,
That's fucked up.
yeah, super fucked up.
It's because she called the police first.
Yep. Yeah,
For
dude,
shit.
it's fucking crazy,
And
man.
I'm not normally a cop caller, but like in a situation like that, like when somebody pulls a knife on you, like and she's crazy and she's your like now ex but girlfriend, like it's probably you probably need to call the cops, man.
Yeah, there's actually something I read in a Noam Chomsky book about calling the cops like that. He kind of told a story about, I forget exactly the details of it, but essentially he was telling a story about how there was a rabid raccoon running around everywhere, and it was like trying to bite kids and shit. And he said, in that situation, it is more moral to call the cops than it is to let a rabid raccoon bite a child. And kind of use that as an example of how sometimes, like, you got to do what you got to do. Doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a bootlicker, but it's a reasonable thing to do. It's like a reasonable amount of force, pretty much. Like the same thing if like somebody pushes you and you push them back. I mean, it's equal. So I'm just kind of rambling at this point. I'm high.
Well, it's all about equality at the end of the day. You know?
Yeah, that's right. We're feminists here.
Here we are.
With our 60% female fan base.
Oh, it's 60%?
Oh, wait, no, it's 40. Oh, wait, no, it's 25 now. It was 40% at some point. But we got a lot more sausages who were like, yeah, I like that shit. So kind of it ruined our feminist our feminist cred.
Yep. Lost our
Maybe one
cred.
day.
You're now too popular for this one.
Maybe one day.
So hopefully at least we get canceled.
Oh,
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
Just get canceled, then we're back. Like you couldn't stop us, and then
That's right. We'll come back.
Because we're important.
Yeah, we're really important people.
Podcast is meaningful.
As you might imagine, we have like tens of millions of people who watch us like every hour.
Yep.
Dedicated.
I was thinking about collaborating with Ellen DeGeneres, but I was like, man, I don't know. She's not quite on my level.
Kind of a bitch.
She is and that too. She's a real bitch.
she's a real bitch. Ellen DeGeneres is a bitch. Everybody.
Maybe in a future podcast we can get Nicolas Cage on here or something. Would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
That'd actually probably be more doable than getting Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, probably. He's fucking
DeGeneres
weird like that.
Definitely cost
He's
us
accepting a lot of roles.
But
Just gotta jump on it. Like, right
honestly, though, I want to try to start getting like. I don't want to say the word famous because I don't really care about fame, but like musicians, like well-known musicians or well-ish known musicians.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow we're having a podcast and we're having Jay, who is a former member of Fishbone, and that's gonna be a fun one because he's currently in Year of the Dragon, which is a pretty dope punk band. So, and, same as always. Like I'm gonna plug his shit and everything, but pretty excited to have a chat with him about going on tour and whatnot. But
His Fishbone days.
Yeah.
Curious how he
He's probably got some
got recruited
dope,
on in
dope
the
travel
first
stories.
place. Maybe we can get fucking Squeezy Jibs if we get big enough.
Dude. Yes.
Dude, everybody's trying to get Squeezy.
That would be the best thing ever. You know what? Forget everything else. That's going to be my number one priority for the show. My ultimate goal for this podcast is to get Squeezy Jibs on here because you know he has stories. You know it's going to be an entertaining podcast. And you know he probably has a bigger wiener than us.
Oh yeah,
Most definitely.
Not that that's
Way
that
bigger.
hard to do, but
Nope.
yeah.
Everybody's got bigger wieners than us.
Fair enough.
That's right. Even Jubes does.
Even you,
Oh
Jubes.
yeah, guys.
You got a bigger wiener than us.
To be fair, that
Definitely
Jubes
the biggest one in the
has
room.
quite the wang. So
But I'm gonna end the podcast with this little tidbit since we're talking about wieners. Randy and I got written up at work for calling hot dogs wieners.
But they are
They
weird.
were-
Specifically, it was the wiener juice.
Yeah, it was the
That was
wiener
gonna-
juice that was like
Gonna
oh
get
no, we can't
Randy's
do
hair.
They're talking about wieners and their
Wieners.
juice coming out the wieners.
But dude,
So
you guys want to
little.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say little context. So we had some leftover hot dogs from a banquet of some sort, and Cody was just telling me to put the wieners in my space buns because I had my hair in some space buns, so I had
Face buttons.
I had some little buns on my head, 2 of them, and he was like, "You should put the wieners through the holes in your buns." I was like, "Dude, I don't want any wiener juice like going down my head like from the wieners." Like, come on, Randy, it's just wiener juice.
Just wiener juice.
Yeah.
It's just winter
And-
juice, dog. Won't hurt anybody.
And I'm pretty
It's all good.
I'm pretty sure they knew the context like of what we were doing because we're literally eating hot dogs and there's wieners and stuff. Everybody's so sensitive.
Yeah, this was also the same time I put the hot dog on the antenna for the
You did a what?
we have this little we work we're line cooks, right? And to call the servers, we have this little box. I don't really know what it's called, but it's a box and it has numbers on it, and we write the servers. Yeah, we write the server's name on all the numbers. So we press the number and it calls the server. It's got a little antenna sticking out of it, and Randy and I, well, me, it was more so me. I took a hot dog and I stuck it on the antenna, and it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. So they knew we were talking about hot dogs because there's a fucking hot dog radiating like fucking wireless energy everywhere.
Well, it was funny because one of the bartenders was like, "Is that a dildo?"
Oh,
It's like,
dude,
I don't know what
yeah,
you'd be using as a dildo, bro.
It's like, yes, we snuck a dildo in and put it on the antenna.
it's like, I don't know what kind of dildos you're putting up your butt.
Please tell me it was a tall old guy.
Obviously, wieners.
How did you know?
I mean, I guess it could be a dildo.
I'm
I
so
would
glad
be
it was
used
a
as
tall old
such.
guy.
Maybe if you, I don't know, but anyway, so yeah, I'm probably gonna split this podcast up into 2 separate podcasts because of how drastically different the first segment is with the second.
Which you don't really need to say. You can just edit it. So
I'll probably
2 different podcasts.
but yeah, so
Oh shit! I forgot to even throw in an album that I like, but I guess
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
You guys plug it. Oh, all right. So I had to go with "The Mouse and the Mask" by Danger Doom, MF Doom, and Danger
Hell
Mouse.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, that one's
That's some
classic.
Good shit right there.
That-
Danger Doom is so dope.
Yeah, I was just blown away because like one of the first CDs I ever got was like 50 Cent, "Get Rich or Die Trying," and I was listening to Eminem a lot. So this was my like first taste of
Some real hip hop.
some real fucking off the wall lyricism,
Yeah.
and
Hell yeah. And some fucking sick as fuck beats, dude.
oh dude,
I was
Danger
fucking
Doom
listening
is
to Danger Mouse
amazing.
before they even fucking did that collab.
Yeah, that's what's up. Because, I was just blown away. They're mixing a lot of audio snippets from Adult Swim shows, like C Lab 2021, Aqua Teen Hunger Force,
hell yeah.
The Bragg Show, Space Goes Coast to Coast. It was crazy. It was off the
Coast,
wall.
yeah.
I didn't even know what I was listening to. Like I was like, dude, like. It kind of
Dude,
just
but
broadened
how-
my like horizons on like you don't need to do one thing in music, like you can
Oh,
just
yeah.
kind of like go weird with it and
Yeah.
kind of just also deliver some of the sickest flows and amazing just instrumentation like going about like it just opened my eyes like it's not like my favorite album that Doom like ever did, that one's goes to food, but this one has a special place in my heart.
Yeah,
You know,
dude.
like-
Food is a dope ass album.
Yeah,
That's actually probably my favorite album from him too.
yeah. I got that on
good.
special edition vinyl. I waited so long for
yeah.
that thing to go down in price. It was not.
Vinyl.
Yeah, but yeah, but I play that at least twice a week whenever I'm doing chores.
Hell yeah. But yeah. So I think this is a good conclusion to the podcast or the two podcasts. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Carefully.
I'll be very careful.
Just remember, you can find the clip.
And just remember,
It's always in the same spot.
Jesus loves you. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. And don't touch yourself.
Ever.
Ever.
Not in the eye of the Lord.
Unless
Not even.
unless there's a loophole. If you get married to your hand, you can touch yourself without it being a sin. Because it doesn't say that's not okay.
With one
It just
hand or
says,
both?
is polygamy? It depends on it depends on, because I know that's okay with like Mormons, like polygamy, but
I think that's about it, though.
yeah.
As far
So
as, like, more mainstream religions go.
so one hand, and only use that hand if you want to touch yourself.
One hand on your Bible, other hand on your crotch.
That's right. The hand
go.
the hand that you're not married to on the Bible, and the hand you're married to on your wiener, and then boom, you can masturbate, no problem.
Oh, yeah, you have to say no homo, though, too.
Correct.
Yeah. And you have to be wearing socks.
Yep.
Correct. But
And you can't be full butted naked. You have to have your wiener through the hole.
Yep.
You got to be
peeking out,
modest.
condom
Got to be
on.
modest.
No balls out. Those got to stay back.
You have to make them
Yep.
wear little hats.
Keep those wrinkly things away.
So like essentially nude, but the most unnude you can be while nude.
Yeah.
The worst naked possible. all you can see is the dick. It's just fucking green man suit, dick sticking out.
But the dick needs to be covered.
Yeah,
Little
with
hat.
a little hat.
Exactly.
A wool cap.
Little beanie.
But
Nice little
Crocheted beanie.
Crotchet beanie.
anyway,
Anyway, oh. The adult is stepping in here.
Somebody's putting on the Oscar music because we're talking too long to end the podcast.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me to use that outro music. 'Cause,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm
That
gonna
was dope.
try some.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, so pee pee poo poo.
Yeah, you got to play that when we start, winding down the podcast, so it'll play for a little bit.
That's
Oh,
I like that idea. So let's try.
I'll wind you down.
Like the final 5 minutes or whatever, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, just slip it in
Once we
and
get more
then have it progressively get louder.
Once we get more
that's what she said.
organized, we can, take up time by
Yeah,
talking
right.
about what we're doing on the next one or anything like that.
But yeah, does anybody else have any extra thoughts or anything you want to get in?
Wieners.
You want to repeat the plugs we did?
Oh yeah, so I think for now we just for this episode we just plugged Randy's
Oh, that's right,
music,
it's just Randy,
Lotus and
yeah.
Locust. The album is Lemon Meringue Pie. You can find it on YouTube and Spotify. Some pretty dope shit. Go check that out. And
Dang.
we're actually recording a second podcast tomorrow, and we'll have Jay from former trombone player from Fishbone and his newer band that's called Ear of the Dragon, also on Spotify, YouTube. Check it out. But yeah, That's it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Wait.
Bye.
Bye.